And we'll be watching the Falcons' veteran quarterback, as he's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the Falcons and the Cardinals on EA Sports.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll be watching the Falcons' veteran quarterback, as he's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the Falcons and the Cardinals on EA Sports.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the Atlanta Falcons. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you look at our home side in this one, they know coming in they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is not one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late. So maybe that means we'll see them shake things up a little bit. Some RPOs, some touch passes, some draw plays, anything to try and gain a little bit of momentum.
Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. Bringing them out in his 8th year out of Florida State, the former Heisman Trophy winner, Jameis Winston.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers for Mixon last week: 10 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. And here are the key inactives for them in this one. And obviously, Charles, you're going to be without some important names this week.
But hopefully those guys will be on the sidelines, encouraging the guys who are going out there and helping them when they come off the sidelines during the game by giving them some...
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Winston. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They go jet sweep here with Williams. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. From just shy of midfield, Winston. This to the former Falcon, Russell Gage. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26. That one goes for 24 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
A first down throw for Winston. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing, Winston. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll throw again. Winston. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. T.J. Hockenson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cards are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it was T.J. Hockenson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. The former MVP in his 12th season leading them out. He's got more rushing touchdowns than any quarterback in NFL history. Cam Newton.
And bottom line, when you're the starting QB, what is it?
Get the W.
Get the W.
They did that last week.
Right? You got that done. Wasn't always pretty. There were some great moments. He threw 4 touchdown passes.
But got to eliminate those mistakes.
Got to take care of that, because otherwise that could come back and bite him in another ball game.
They begin with a run by Davis. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A look there at how Davis did a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Now a dump off here complete. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The Falcons at 9-6 now. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup. If some
the ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Cards are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground to the 43, second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Winston now. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. From the gun, Winston. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep is Tavon Austin. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot, but nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs. So a good start, but a long way to go.
And you know, a blunt veteran inside their locker room has stood up at one point or another and said, you know all of this means nothing so far. We've got to cover this, get it done. What do we want to be? It's like winning a title in August, right, in preseason. Doesn't count. Let's go ahead and get this thing done.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Newton to throw. He's going to get this to Austin complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running jet sweep here, Humphreys. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On the carry here, it's Austin. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinal offense takes back over. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Jameis to throw it. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it will be Falcon football. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Newton. And his throw is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Newton. Forced out to his left. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Mixing up the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. To throw is Winston. And this one is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Over the middle, he's got Chenault. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. These two teams all tied after one. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Now it's Newton. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. To throw is Newton. And Cook has it left side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Right back to Cook for another completion. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line. Newton. And that is incomplete. Out of coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Newton throwing again. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Throwing on third down, Newton. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Davis running right. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Newton. Caught right side, Davis. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Newton. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Cardinals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A draw play for Mixon. He takes this for 3 to the 29. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Winston. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Winston. There's another one complete to Chenault. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Winston. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Jameis again. Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. The 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? To throw, Winston. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Mixon with a first down carry. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun, Winston. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. It's Mixon on the counter. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Sly able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
Yeah, here now come the Falcons. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Newton, he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. They'll run with Austin. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 47 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Escape, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Aaron Donald, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
This is Mixon on the draw. And he powers his way up past the 30. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Now Austin. Nifty move. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Out of the backfield, it's Austin. Oh, what a move. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Newton. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Newton. He's going to get this to Austin complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3rd and 2, Newton. And he's caught on the sideline. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So that challenge, a successful one. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Newton to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Deshaun Jackson with career touchdown number 70. And the Falcons are able to move back in front. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 14 to 10. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded right around the 8. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not to any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Here's Austin. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And they will take over 1st and 10. But the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break. Throw right side caught by Davis. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Now Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Austin. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Tressway now. He's been terrific so far. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. To throw is Winston. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So we've come upon halftime.